Welcome back to Kingdom Treasures, where we explore the profound mysteries of biblical prophecy. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing and frequently misunderstood topics in Scripture, the origin of the Antichrist. As we begin this journey, let's turn our attention to 1 John 2:18, which tells us, "Little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time." This verse reveals something crucial. The term Antichrist isn't limited to a single figure. Many believers today are looking for the Antichrist in all the wrong places. The biblical concept is far more complex than most realize. We're not simply dealing with a singular evil being, but rather with two distinct figures, the beast and the false prophet. The beast is often interpreted as a powerful world leader, one who will wield significant authority and control over nations. This figure embodies political power and dominion, causing many to follow and admire him, potentially leading entire nations into his influence. In conjunction with the beast, the false prophet emerges. This figure is not just any religious figure, but one who will perform miraculous signs and wonders. The aim of these miracles is to deceive people, drawing them into idolatry, and urging them to worship the beast. To truly grasp the origins of the Antichrist, and where these figures will emerge from, we must delve into the depths of history, specifically into ancient Babylon. Babylon serves not merely as a historical empire, but as a prophetic template for end-time events. Understanding Babylon's role in biblical prophecy provides a framework for anticipating the characteristics and socio-political context from which the Antichrist will rise. Babylon's influence is seen in its power, religion, and cultural dominance, aspects that the Antichrist might embody in a modern context. In Jeremiah 50, we find a fascinating prophecy about Babylon that extends far beyond its ancient fulfillment. This chapter highlights the eventual downfall of Babylon and delivers a profound message about a future ruler whose actions will mirror those of Nebuchadnezzar. The connection between the historical Nebuchadnezzar and this prophesied ruler becomes even more riveting when we delve into Daniel 4, where we read about Nebuchadnezzar's remarkable dream. In this dream, the vision he sees involves a majestic tree that symbolizes his immense power and authority. During this time, Nebuchadnezzar experiences a drastic fall from power, losing his sanity for a mysterious period referred to as 7 times. This period is crucial, as it represents a time of humbling and transformation. Considering this, the prophecy is intriguing, as it suggests that just like Nebuchadnezzar, this future leader will reach unprecedented heights of power before undergoing a similar humbling process. The comparison between Nebuchadnezzar's historical reign and the anticipated ruler adds depth to our understanding of ancient prophecies, highlighting their continued relevance and layers of meaning throughout time. It raises questions about where such a ruler might emerge and the nature of their reign, invoking curiosity about the prophetic messages encoded in these ancient texts. This blend of historical and prophetic elements in the Scriptures invites deeper exploration and reflection on the ultimate interplay between divine sovereignty and earthly power. This is where prophecy becomes remarkably precise. The 7 times mentioned in Daniel equates to 2520 days in prophetic calculation. This reference to 7 times is an essential aspect of the prophecy. Scholars interpret this as a symbolic period that holds significant meaning in the biblical narrative. Following the biblical day for a year principle, we can refer to scriptures like Numbers 14:34 and Ezekiel 4:6. These passages establish the principle that each day in prophecy can represent a year in actual historical time. Thus, the 2520 days mentioned in the prophecy translate to 2520 years when this principle is applied. Starting from the historical event of Babylon's fall in 539 BC, we have a specific starting point to apply the given time period. Babylon, renowned for its historical significance as a major ancient empire, fell on the 14th day of Tishri. This day, significant in the Jewish calendar, marks an important turning point that is pivotal to understanding the chronological progression of the prophecy. By counting forward 2,520 years from this starting date, we reach a remarkable conclusion on the timeline. This calculation brings us to the date of October 1st, 1982. This date is notable for its prophetic implications and marks the culmination of a period that began over 2 millennia ago, highlighting a connection between ancient prophecy and modern historical context. This date marks a pivotal moment in modern history, the day Helmut Kohl became Chancellor of Germany. This wasn't merely a political change, it was the beginning of a new era in European history. Kohl would go on to become the longest-serving German chancellor since Bismarck, earning the nickname the Chancellor of Unity. His rise to power marked the beginning of a transformation that would reshape Europe. Under Kohl's leadership, Germany achieved what seemed impossible, the reunification of East and West Germany on October 3, 1990. This historic event symbolized more than just German unity. It represented the first step toward a new European order. The formation of the European Union followed, creating a modern parallel to ancient Babylon, a powerful confederation of nations united under common leadership and currency. The parallels between ancient Babylon and modern Europe are striking. Just as Babylon was the dominant world power of its time, the European Union has emerged as a major global force. Germany, in particular, has taken a leading role, much like ancient Babylon did in its region. Current global political trends continue to align with biblical prophecies about the end times. The Book of Revelation provides clear markers for identifying the Antichrist system, outlining characteristics that followers should be aware of. Revelation suggests that this entity will be a revival of an ancient empire. Possessing a compelling combination of political and economic power, these traits might be evident in modern systems, such as the European model, which is characterized by a unified currency, a central banking institution, and increasing political integration. This aligns strikingly well with the description provided in the ancient texts, suggesting a potential parallel to the prophesied system. Furthermore, Revelation 13 emphasizes a global system that gains control over both buying and selling practices. This depiction resonates with contemporary trends, particularly the global shift towards digital currency and extensive economic centralization policies. Such developments, involving digital transactions and centralized monetary control, seem to mirror the predictions made thousands of years ago, highlighting a potential fulfillment of these ancient warnings. As society gravitates towards cashless transactions and integrated financial systems, the parallels become more pronounced, leading some to speculate on the implications of these changes as possible harbingers of the foretold scenario described in the scripture. As we've seen, the connection between ancient Babylon and modern Europe isn't just historical coincidence, it's prophetically significant. The precise timing of Germany's resurgence, exactly 2,520 years after Babylon's fall, suggests we're watching biblical prophecy unfold before our eyes. Stay vigilant and keep watching these developments. As Jesus said in Matthew 24:42, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come." This has been Kingdom Treasures, bringing you biblical truth for these last days. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more prophetic insights. May God bless you and keep you in His truth.